Good evening, I'm Eric Richey from Canton, Ohio. Welcome to this special Hall of Fame edition of Richey on Sports. For the next 30 minutes, we'll focus on the induction of the Magnificent Seven, the new class here at the Pro Football Hall of Fame. We'll focus on number 57, Rickey Jackson, and this historic moment for the Houdat Nation.
Let's hold up on the high five and serve up a Richey on Sports hypothetical five.
Just outside of Wrigley Field, yes, the home of the Chicago Cubs, and we've got one of Chicago's finest, Pierre Thomas. What if you had to pick the best part about Chicago? What would you tell people back home in Louisiana?
I have to say the whole downtown experience. You know, the whole downtown experience is wonderful. It's amazing.
If you weren't an NFL football player, what sport professionally would Jonathan Vilma be playing?
I would be playing soccer professionally.
Who is a better college running back, Reggie Bush or Adrian Peterson? You saw both in the national championship as a freshman.
Adrian Peterson.
Reggie's not at this golf tournament. If you could attend a music concert from any current or past performer, who would you like to be front row and see in concert?
Front row and see in concert, I'd like to see Michael Jackson.
All right, time to go goal line to goal line with Saints quarterback Drew Brees. Off the field, what a season it's been for you, from a silk screen with the blue dog. You got your own wine, you got your own horse. Man, you're enjoying life, aren't you, Drew?
Absolutely. I mean, we love New Orleans. Obviously, the wine and Blue Dog, those are all fundraising opportunities for our foundation. You know, we're in the process of raising $2 million here that's going right back into the city of New Orleans.
As a Purdue fan, I have to admit, now you knew the Purdue questions were coming.
Yeah.
I get to Fox 59 in 1997. This guy's a freshman. I'm the Purdue fan that just constantly bugging him. I've been at every bowl game you guys were at, both Alamo Bowls, Outback Bowl, Rose Bowl. What do you remember about overzealous reporter Richey? You know I love you.
Thank you.
You know, and be honest, it's okay.
Yeah. No, it was, hey, I mean, those were great times. My head's just kind of spinning, to be honest with you. I can't, you know, I haven't been able to sleep the past couple nights thinking about this game. You know, obviously, Purdue wasn't used to going to bowl games back in those days, and so to be able to have a chance to go to the Alamo Bowl and then gradually kind of progress that to the Outback Bowl and then obviously a Rose Bowl my senior year was, I mean, what a phenomenal experience, and we love talking to you guys. That was all right.
Yeah, you know, win or lose, though, it was always Richey right there in Breeze's face right after the bat, and that had to be annoying. You can be honest. I've grown up a little bit since then.
And how did we win that game is what I'm thinking right now.
What about you, getting a chance to shoot on location here in post-Katrina New Orleans?
You know, I'm loving it. The city just welcomed us with open arms. It's just treating us like family, and I wouldn't want to be any other place but here right now.
Hang on for this play. I want to ask another question.
And that's work done, gaining about 5 yards. Eric?
I see you got the Reggie Bush jersey on. You're certainly representing. You and Reggie go way back in high school, huh?
We go back to his senior year in high school. I happened to be at the Super Bowl in San Diego and was asked to do an interview for this high school news program. And the reporter was Reggie Bush.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Coach Payton has been very impressed with Luke McCown, not only throwing the ball, but he says we have to do a better job containing him on the ground. As far as John Gruden is concerned, he simply said, fellas, we got to score more points.
Well said. Thank you, Eric.
How is your golf game?
Below average.
Well, we got a couple of cameras to find out. Best of luck to you. Your playing partner will be your teammate, Roman Harper. Roman, I know you golf quite a bit. You have some fun, and I know you're a lefty, aren't you?
I am lefty. I don't say, you know, I try and golf a little bit. You know what I mean? My goal today is just to beat Bushrod right now. It's not about how good I am or how bad I am, but I just need to be a little bit better than him.
It's survive and advance. That's all you got to do. You beat your teammate. Whoever wins goes on to face a Hall of Famer in Rickey Jackson on hole number 12. Indeed, alongside Pro Football Hall of Famer Rickey Jackson, again sporting the Hall of Fame blazer. Rickey, welcome back to the show.
Thank you, man, very much.
Let's talk about the kicking situation. Garrett Hartley misses 2 in the opener, misses the chip shot in overtime against the Falcons. Look at all these autographs, Courtney. I know you're a little bit tired, and you know, on the special teams, obviously, as a gunner and a return man, you take a pounding, you're about to go to OTA, so I bet I know exactly what you could use right about now. Are you with me? Let's get out of here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Come here, check this out. Courtney, this is what I was talking about, man. How about an aqua massage, huh?
Wow.
This does the body good.
I see. Let's, can we try?
Let's try it. Let's get in here because I know you need it. So
right.
we got to get ready though first. Here we go. Hey, tell me a little bit about the aches and pain of being a gunner being on special teams, you take a lot of abuse, Courtney. You could use stuff like this. What's the body feel like after an NFL football game?
Well, you know, it's really undescribable. You know, it's kind of one of those things where, you know, your body kind of settles down.
With a lot of free agents on their own roster and labor uncertainty around the league, the question, how do the Hornets approach this offseason? Just about an hour after Johnny Jones was being ushered in as the new men's basketball coach at LSU, another major news conference was taking place in New Orleans. The 3 new Clippers and the Chris Paul trade, not the only thing announced today. Also the re-signing of Carl Landry, the power forward from Purdue, and also the 7-footer, Jason Smith, back with the Hornets. Jason, welcome back. Tell us about being here with the Hornets again.
I'm happy to be back in the Hive.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Orange Bowl Stadium. I'm Eric Richey, alongside the coach, Doug Graber. And, Coach, if the rivalry itself isn't enough to get up for, you got one team still alive for a conference title, the other looking to get off the nation's longest losing streak. And welcome back to the Orange Bowl. It's actually the Shula Bowl. I'm Eric Richey alongside Doug Graber, and look who's in the middle. It's the coach himself, Don Shula. Thank you so much for joining us, and tell us a little bit about what this means to you to have your name on this rivalry here in Miami.
Well, it means a lot.
Welcome back to ESPN Plus College Football. You're watching Sun Belt Conference football, and this is a big one. This is the Don Shula Bowl here at the Orange Bowl, the second to last college football game ever at this historic venue. And right now it's a one-sided affair with Florida Atlantic up 35-3. Vinny Henderson leading the way as well. 206 yards rushing now for Florida Atlantic. Smith's going to go for the home run ball, and he's got a receiver, and it's a touchdown to Cortez Gent. His 4th of the game. 4's a while there. 44 yards for his 4th touchdown. Cortez Gent, no problems, thank you. Tiptoes into the end zone. The leading kicker in the Sun Belt Conference is perfect on all 6 of his extra points. 8:55 left to go in this football game. FAU strikes again and strikes with authority. 42-9 in the Shula Bowl.